Hi, so today we're actually gonna do pigments. Now, I know a lot of you are a little leery. Pigments are just a little bit more difficult to handle maybe some people are just really used to it and it's no problem. But even for me, I'll go and do the splurge or the addiction palette before I actually plunge into the pigments. But pigments have some awesome colors, and because of that I think every now and then it's actually worth getting outside your comfort zone and going for a look that you would not get unless you were actually going with the pigments. So we're just gonna go and get started, and the idea is to actually start with a very kind of like a whitish but kind of pearl color really, and it's called Sexy. And I'm gonna put some on the brush, tap it so you just kind of have it, and then the idea after that is really to press it. It's powder, it's loose, so you don't want to just kind of go like this, or it will just be all over your face. So now I did put the base, the eye, I'm actually gonna have to look for the name, but the eye primer, sorry, because that will actually really help with keeping the pigments in place as well. Alright, so I could leave it that way, but I'm actually going to do and add just a tidbit more, especially in that inner corner, just because I do want a nice base. It kind of helps get the other colors you're going to put on to just get a little bit brighter. So that was Sexy. Now the next one I'm gonna come and use is actually this beautiful blue color, which is Awestruck. I have some hair on my brush, there you go. So as you can tell, and I'm actually gonna go and halfway through and towards the back of, gently press it down. And I know what some of you will actually say, oh, you have like hazel eyes, you shouldn't wear blue. Guess what? Those are just not true anymore. There's a lot of colors that you can use, especially based on what you're wearing. There is no rule really. Some colors will make your eyes pop more, and that's the truth. And for me, for example, that would be a green. But that does not mean that some colors are forbidden. Okay, so if you look, so we kind of halfway through. So that was Awestruck. Then the next one will be that nice little lavender, which is called Flirty. And for that, I'm actually gonna go with, I'm actually gonna stay with that one, but I want to clean it a little bit because the blue was fairly dark. So I'm gonna use my Shine makeup remover, and I'm gonna dry it on my hand. All little tricks that you learn, you don't want any of the shine on there. And then, so same thing, just kind of get some on your brush, and that lighter color I'm gonna put in the inner corner. Now remember, I'm only applying the colors right now. All of that will be blended at the end. Okay, so that was Flirty. Now for my crease, I'm actually going to go with something a little darker, and for that, I am going to use the crease brush. And I'm going with Twitter padded. And it's hard to tell, but it's actually almost like a navy blue. Now with the darker color, you definitely want to start light. And so darker colors go, you always kind of put a dot at the end, and then you kind of gonna make a V going this way and then coming up to the crease. Now I on purpose kind of started light because I didn't want it to be too dark too quick. You do that windshield wiper move. That's what helps blending it the best. Again, same dot, kind of bring it up. And you may be able to tell I do have some pigment, and we'll clean that up later on, so no worries there. Kind of bring it and blend. No harsh lines. Alright. I like the buildable effect. Like, I really don't like to go heavy color too quick because it's always harder you know, to take off than it is to put on. Alright, so that's where we are. I'm actually going to go back with the liner brush, and I'm going to go back to Sexy and kind of do the color right under the bra hoop. And see, that's exactly why you want to tap and not just brush. I had pigment all over my face. Alright, you always kind of want to highlight underneath just to kind of brighten up. So just very fast now, I'm just going to show you how to blend. You just kind of gonna blend all those colors gently together. The idea is really to not have any harsh lines anywhere. And I do like to clean it up on that angle at the end. So there you go. And I would go back in and then add the liner and then the mascara, and ta-da! Bye.